So do you find yourself obsessing and getting attached to a new relationship, to a manifestation, to an ex, to money? Today I'm going to teach you how to break that obsession and break this attachment, unhealthy attachment, so that you can start living and surrendering to the universe so that all the things that you desire can come at ease. Okay, doesn't that feel good? But before we get started, my name is Tyson and this is Owning Purpose, helping you to discover your gift and own your purpose in life through personal growth, breaking limiting beliefs, and spirituality. And the first thing I want to let you know is that when you become obsessed and so attached to the money that you want, to the relationship that you want, to have the ex back in your life that you want, you are losing the energy outside of yourself and you're depending on something that you have no control of. All right, here's the first example. We're going to talk about relationships, okay? So let's say you have a crush on someone, right? Let's say you really want to get to know this person. You're texting them all the time, they're texting you back, and you guys are just at a good flow. And then automatically, they just go cold. They don't text you back, they don't hit you back for days, they don't call you back for days, okay? They wanted to make plans for you and they don't talk to you about anything regarding that. And you start to go crazy. You start to check your phone every minute. Anytime someone calls you or texts you, you think that it's them. You go on their social media and you're scrolling and doing all these things. You are putting your energy out to that person. Now you might say, Tyson, well, you know what? I started scripting. I started writing down, I am deserving of a relationship. I would like to have this. I believe and I speak into the universe. It's going to happen for me. But you're energetically, your vibration, your emotions is in a desperate state. You're in a state of attachment. Okay, you're in a state of obsessing over this person. And whether you know it or not, they can feel those energies. All right? Now let's go to example number 2 where we can talk about money, for example. Let's say you want to have a specific amount of money. $800,000. Let's say you want that. Or $2,000. Whatever it is you desire, okay? I speak into the universe that I'm going to receive $1,000 by next month at the end of July. That's what you desire. Now, you've already put that out there. And like I've said before in other videos, the universe will always give us what it is that we want or we desire. But it is up to you to understand that you are not in control of how those things play out. So you're obsessing about wanting this money and you think that it's going to come and it doesn't come by July 30th of next month. Okay, and you're freaking out. Where's the money? Why is it coming? Oh my gosh, it's not here. The day is almost here. Oh my gosh, the day passed and it's not here. Now you're attached. You are depending on that relationship or that money to bring you happiness. But what if I told you, if you start to focus and say, I deserve this, I desire this, but I'm gonna now shift my energy to something that is more important, my goals, okay? The things that I have to do in my daily tasks and responsibilities, while trusting that I am not in control, but the universe or God or source energy, whatever you wanna call it, your ancestors, are in control of what you cannot see, all right? So this is a form of attachment of what you're doing, okay? You are becoming so obsessed, okay, desperate, that you need this thing to happen to fulfill your happiness. This is what a lot of people do, okay? They do this with relationships. And when they don't happen, when that person doesn't call, when that person doesn't text, okay, they start to feel disappointed. One other example that I'll give you for myself, so you can get a little bit of a clearer picture here. I had a crush on someone, and I really wanted to hang out with them within the last week or so, right? And I was like, oh, let's hang out, da, da, da. We were texting back and forth, we were calling, FaceTiming, all good and all cool. But then they went cold for 2 or 3 days. Didn't hear a text at all, okay? Went on Snapchat, was commenting on some of my posts and stuff, and just was not texting or calling me at all. And I was like, I don't understand. I even asked them, hey, you want to hang out? And they still went cold. And guess what I started to do? I started to turn my energy to say, you know what? I'm no longer going to be desperate for someone when they cannot communicate properly, right? They do not have those communication skills. I cannot force this. And I don't know if you've ever felt this, but like this, if you felt this before, you start to feel a tension in your body. You start to feel almost like stress and you start to get really down, right? Because you're depending on something outside of you to bring you happiness. You're having expectations that are a lot of times unrealistic. No matter how many times I expressed myself to that person, I could not change what was going to be happening in that situation. I had to trust that I already knew what I wanted and I can move forward. So guess what happened? When I decided to say, I'm going to take what I know and what I need to do now to focus on my other tasks, focus on my other responsibilities. As soon as I did that, within a couple of hours, I received that. You know what? Hey, actually, come on over, right? Because again, now that you have broken that attachment, you've broken that obsession, you've broken that desperateness, the universe says, he trusts me now. She trusts me now. She is not having this bent up vibration, this bent up energy of, oh my gosh, I have to attract this person to my life. And if I don't know what I'm going to do. Okay? Now, what if you're saying, I've been waiting a long, long time for this breakthrough of money, of a relationship, of a manifestation of a home or whatever. And I feel like it's just not going to come. This is where faith comes in. Okay, one of the biggest things that I want to tell you when it comes to manifestation, you have to understand whether it's about anything that you desire. You have to understand you are the leading source of knowing that you are powerful enough to say, hey, I don't need to have this to make me happy. You don't need a manifestation to make you happy. You are already happy in your own. When you focus on the feeling of feeling good, when you start, maybe you get up and jump up and down and say, I know it's coming. I know I may not see it right now, but I know it's coming. I'm not going to obsess or freak out or get attached to this person or get attached to this thing because I know that it's coming. All right? And another thing I want to let you know is that attachment is actually a form of lack. When you're attached to something, you feel that if I don't get this, I'm not worthy of something else. All right? So, what I mean by this is if you're attached to a certain amount of money that you want to manifest, and you feel like when that money or that date or that time doesn't come and the money's not there, and you start to doubt yourself, that's normal. But when you start to say things like, oh my gosh, I'm not deserving of money, oh my gosh, well, I knew this wasn't going to happen, there's a lack inside of your body and inside of your limiting belief. Okay? And here's what I want you to understand. You have to learn to reprogram your mind when those things start to happen. You have to start telling yourself, I understand that this manifestation or this money or this relationship hasn't come to me. I may not see it in the physical, but I'm able to acknowledge that, you know what? The money didn't come to me because I probably obsessed over it. Or I haven't seen this money come in because maybe I was told as a child that this money wasn't, available to me, or I wasn't allowed to have money as a child, okay? I just did a whole inner child healing series, so you can check the link up above. I did about 11 videos for the series last month in May. So please check that out if you want to learn more about inner child healing. But you have to understand that obsession, expectation, okay, and attachment are all these forms of lack. Something inside of us, maybe as an inner child, or maybe, things that our parents told us, or our pastor told us, or a high school, or a bully, or whatever it is, told us, even our friends, they may have told us things that make us feel like we're not deserving of receiving this manifestation. So the minute that you stop obsessing about this person, the minute you stop obsessing about this money, because I'm telling you right now, if you keep obsessing about these things, you will never ever manifest them into your life. Because I always say this, God doesn't like someone who is super needy. Okay? The universe does not like needy people. And when I say universe, God, I believe that it's all the same thing because God created the universe, therefore the universe is God. That's just me, okay? I know you may not agree with me, but that's just how my brain thinks, okay? So, when you learn this concept of saying, I am not going to allow this obsession over this, I don't care how fine they are, I don't care what the money looks like, I don't care what the job is. When you know it is your divine right and you feel it in your body, you feel so happy, you feel so filled with joy. Yes, I'm so happy. Yes, I see it happening. If you're doing your meditations and you can visually see it, or if you've gotten to a point to where you're so high in your visualization to where you can start seeing visual things happen with your eyes open, okay? And you start getting so happy, Abraham Hicks says it's all about feeling good in the now. That is what brings our manifestations, saying that I'm gonna feel good in the now. And I'm telling you guys, when you begin to shift your energy to say, I want this and I'm deserving of this and I know it will happen, but I'm going to shift my energy to doing the things that I know I need to do. If I have a test to study for, I have a bill to pay, I have somebody to call to get help with the AC in my house, I have to go to a family event, whatever you choose to do to focus on your real life responsibilities instead of this man, this person, all these different things. You will, unsurprisingly, at the most randomest moments, you'll even forget that you've had that manifestation, okay? Something that you ask for today, a manifestation that you ask for today can happen 6 months from now and you can totally forget that you even asked for that. Okay? But it's all about surrendering to the process of whatever it is that you desire. It's all about shifting your energy to say, I don't have to depend on a person. I don't have to depend on even this manifestation happening. And I'm okay with it not happening because I know that if it doesn't happen, the universe has something so much better. Okay? And honestly, it's draining going after money, going after, a job, or going after all these things that you're not in control of. And the truth is, you aren't in control of a lot of things. So, it's gonna make your life a lot better. I believe that this video is gonna help you. I pray that you share this video today. Make sure you smash the like button. And comment a thought down below because I wanna hear from you. Have you been obsessing over a relationship, a manifestation, or an ex, or anything that you desire in your life? And if you have had a form of attachment, please drop a comment down below. I would love to hear from you because I love hearing from you guys, okay? I also have a TikTok. I've been posting a lot of different videos on there. I've had so much fun. I have Instagram, and I have a free ebook that you can get called The Start to Discovering Your Own Purpose, which is down below in the description box. You can get that today. So far, over 70 people have downloaded this book, and I'm just really, really grateful to be able to touch so many people's lives through helping you to discover your gift and to own your own purpose in life, okay? And part of that purpose is understanding that you do deserve love, money, whatever it is you desire, but it's all about learning to surrender to the process and know that, hey, our angels are helping us, and that's the exciting part about this spiritual journey and about knowing that we don't have to go through this alone, okay? So with that all being said, if you like this type of videos, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell because I drop videos multiple times throughout the week, every single week. All right, so I will see you guys in the next video. And again, drop down below any questions or thoughts that you have, or go to the community tab and you can ask some questions over there as well. All right, without further ado, thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the love. Let's keep going. Let's keep winning. Okay, I want to do 5,000 subscribers. I believe we can get 5,000 subscribers by the end of 2021. So let's shoot for it. Let's go. And thank you guys for watching. See you.